Mose Knows fam, YouTube land, NFL fans across the world. Let's get active. We are in our team mock draft series. We are traveling to all 32 NFL teams and we are doing full 7-round mock drafts for each and every one of them. Today is no different. We are in episode 22. That takes us to Los Angeles, and we will be the GM for the Chargers, making selections in the 2026 draft to see if we can help build this team as they're competing in a tough division. The Raiders have the number 1 overall pick, and they're rebuilding currently. The Broncos were in the AFC Championship game. The Chiefs are still the Chiefs, and they're getting better. So as this Chargers team, we have to keep up. And let's see how we can do that. First, we're going to take a look at our free agent signings. Then we'll take a look at our depth chart. And then we'll jump right into the mock draft. So let's do exactly that. Signings. Re-signing Trey Lance as a backup quarterback. I'm a 49ers fan, so y'all already know how that go. Underrated signing. Keaton Mitchell. Now, we know the Chargers drafted Omarion Hampton. He is slotted to be the number 1 back. I definitely wanted to see a situation where Keaton Mitchell would get an opportunity to be a number 1. But I think this is a good spot for him to be. Understanding how Jim, his brother, Jim, likes to run his offense, again, being with the 49ers. He likes having a second back. We were really, really good. Obviously, we had Frank Gore, but a lot of people forget his backup, Kendall Hunter, was a beast. And so with Omarion, and he ran Frank Gore and Kendall Hunter when Frank Gore was already established as Frank Gore, right? Omarion Hampton is going into year 2? He's going into his 2nd season. And so he's still trying to grasp the NFL feel and the play and the speed of NFL games. He's still trying to grasp that offense. And so you bring in somebody who has a little bit more experience in Keaton Mitchell, who has the speed and, the dynamic running ability that he has. I think this is going to be a really, really good 2-back system. And then you bring in fullback Alec Ingold to help block and help create lanes for both of those running backs. Re-sign Trevor Penning. We bring in Cole Strange on that offensive line. We signed Tyler Biadasz to a 3-year, $30 million deal. Re-signed Tyler Pipkins. So we're addressing and focusing on our offensive line. Bring in Tyler Tart on a 3-year, sign him to a 3-year extension. Re-sign Khalil Mack. Sign Dalvin Tomlinson. Re-sign 3 of our linebackers: Dean Leonard, Denzel Perryman, Delshon Phillips, Tony Jefferson. Re-sign long snapper Josh Harris. Re-sign. So we brought back a lot of our own guys, brought in some guys from the outside, and now let's take a look at the depth chart to see where else we can make adjustments on this team. We know our starting quarterback is Justin Herbert. Starting running back is Omarion Hampton. We know that. Lad McConkey, Quentin Johnston, he was looking like he was going to be a bust. But one thing I love about Jim Harbaugh is his ability to get the best out of players. And I think Jim and his staff work with Quentin, and Quentin started to show signs of that top number 1 receiver that we thought he was going to be when he was drafted. So I love that for him, and I think he's only going to continue to get better. Trey Harris, Oronde Gadsden, fullback Alec Ingold, and then Rashawn Slater, Trevor Penning, Tyler Biadasz, Cole Strange, Joe Alt. All we need this offensive line to do is stay healthy. If they can stay healthy, we straight. We got to keep them healthy and on the field. On the defensive side of the ball, Tyler Tart, Dalvin Tomlinson, Justin Ebogbe. I'm messing that one up. Linebackers, Tui Pelotu. I know that one. Diane Henley, Denzel Perryman, Khalil Mack. In the secondary, Cam Hart, Derwin James, Elijah Molden, Dante Jackson, Tarheeb Steele. Okay, secondary for me. Maybe some help on that defensive line, but secondary for me. maybe another edge rusher. We've got Thule, we've got Khalil, even got Bud Dupree. Kyle Kennard is here, but maybe looking to add some depth there. But secondary on the offense, again, some backup help for the offensive line just to make sure that, if we can't stay healthy, that we are, able to keep a rotation in place to keep us afloat. So let's jump right into the draft. We only have 5 picks. So we have to make the most out of it. So let's do that. Okay, on the clock here, first round, pick 22. Wide receiver, guard, defensive interior, and safety are our needs. Jordan Tyson is here. Emmanuel McNeil-Warren is here. Omar Cooper Jr. is here. Now, I know we love Ladd, but I think Ladd could be better, and his best position is in the slot. And then on the outside, you have Quentin Johnston and Jordan Tyson. And so that's where I'm going to go. I'm going to go Jordan Tyson at 22. Okay, we've taken care of our wide receiver. Guard, defensive interior, safety. Ooh. I'm going Keontae Scott. I don't even have to think about it. I know we need a safety, but Keontae can play safety. Keontae is multifaceted at 6 foot 194. Keontae can play safety. He could play safety. He could play nickel. He could play outside. A question was his speed. Is he going to be strictly an outside corner because he may not have that top end, low 4.4, 4.3, 4.2 type speed? All I know is he's a dog. He is a football player through and through. And so if we need a safety, we need a secondary piece. He's so multifaceted where he could play corner, he could play nickel, he could play safety. And now we have him learning with and from Derwin James. I love it. Give me Keontae Scott at 55. That was an easy one. Now we need a guard, and we could go Jalen Farmer from Kentucky. We could add edge help with Romello Height from Texas Tech. Defensive interior, Rashawn Benny, that's 94. Let's see, interior O-line, who we have? Jalen Farmer. And then the next won't be until Bo Stevens. He might not make it to 123. Or I can get Jaden Roberts at 204. Let me look at defensive interior. Because I might want to go Romello Height. Because at some point, we have to think about life after Khalil Mack. Caleb Proctor and Xavier Harris around the 123. Yeah, give me Romello Height. Because again, at some point, we're going to have to think life after Khalil Mack. And so we signed him to a 1-year, $18 million deal. Maybe this is his last season. So we bring in Romello Height and let him learn and study and develop under Khalil Mack. So I think that's a solid pick for us at 86. Let's just hope none of our guys are gone, and I see a lot of them are. Let's see. Interior O-line. Bo Stevens is here. That's great. That's great. Give me Bo. Fills that need at guard. And then defensive interior. at 204. Yeah, I might take Skylar Gill Howard. I know he's a little bit undersized at 6'1", 290. But I mean, you could also look to, putting him right here at that right defensive end spot. He's taller, 6'5", but only weighs 2 more pounds. So you could take Skylar Gill Howard and put him on the outside. And now, you taking him in the 6th round. But if he gives you what you need and he beats Justin out, then you have a starting line of Tyre Tart, Dalvin Tomlinson, and your rookie, Skylar Gill Howard. So give me him at 204. Okay, PFF, great job. That's a good looking draft. Hey, listen, you gotta be efficient when you only have 5 picks. You have to be efficient when you only have 5 picks. And so let's count them out. Let's take a look. Round 1, pick 22, we get Jordan Tyson from Arizona State. That's great value for where we're picking him. And now we have a wide receiver core of Jordan Tyson, Ladd McConkey, and Quentin Johnston. Justin Herbert has no excuses, and he's one of my favorite quarterbacks. Round 2, pick 55, we get Keontae Scott out of the U. Love him. He's a dog. He's going to bring that energy, that toughness, that scrappy. Love Keontae Scott. Round 3, pick 86, we get Romello Height from Texas Tech. We are thinking of life after Khalil Mack. Round 4, 123, we address the guard need by getting Bo Stevens from Iowa. Iowa is an offensive line factory. And then round 6, 204, we get our defensive interior, but we're going to kick him outside in that 3-4 and Sky Gill Howard from Texas Tech. We bring in 2 Texas Tech defenders, and I think we help improve our defense that way. All right, that was a quick one. 5 picks, but we were efficient with what we were able to do. Chargers fans, talk to me. Hit me in the comment section. Let me know how you feel about this draft, what you like, what you don't like, what you would do differently. Again, sound off in the comment section. I love interacting with each and every one of you who comment. If this is your first time here at Mose Knows, welcome. So glad to have you. I appreciate your time and attention, no matter how much or how little of this video that you watched. You are a part of the Mose Knows fam now, and there is nothing you can do about it. But you can help a brother out, HBO. 1, hit that subscribe button. Become an official Mose Knows family member. And then hit that bell icon so that you get notified every time new content drops right here at Mose Knows. Smash that thumbs up and then share this video. I don't even know why I'm telling you to share it, because I don't want to share anything with the next fan group that we're going to. If you know me or if you don't, you should know that I was born and raised in Philadelphia, but I'm not an Eagles fan. But I live very, very close to Philadelphia, and I work in Philadelphia, so I have to be around them often. And I don't want to share anything with them. But we'll be polite. Just share this with a friend, family member, coworker, someone that you might know is an Eagles fan, so they can watch me do a mock draft for their Philadelphia Eagles, as much as I don't want to do it. Love y'all. See y'all next episode. Peace.